Hey there people, I thought I'd just put together a wee quick video to show you my recording rig, maybe while we're on lockdown, and maybe it'll give you some ideas of maybe how to set up a different way to go about recording guitar while at home. I think the biggest plus about this sort of setup is it's pretty much, well, it's really quiet. I've got it going through my main speakers, but you can play along with headphones or put it through like a little speaker system, and you can get those sort of cranked sounds from your amp. Rig sort of at a more reasonable volume, and just like good for doing demos and keeping tones, things, and quiet. Okay, so this is my pedal board. Excuse the mess, I'm kind of in the middle of tidying things up at the moment. Yep, so got my Telecaster or whatever guitar you have into my pedal board. I just run everything straight in front of my amps, don't worry about fixed loops. But it is in stereo, so it goes through all my pedals: octave, Mobius, prism, Bogner ecstasy, volume pedal, EQ, split stereo at alter ego, and then to the timeline. Now from the timeline, the right hand side goes to this Yamaha amp right here, and then the left side goes to the quilter. Luckily this amp doesn't have to have a load to get it going, so I don't have to plug it into a speaker. With this Yamaha, I've got the headphone out going to back inputs of this Focusrite 6i6 and into input 4, line input, and then this the left hand side of the quilter, taking the line out into input 3 on the back, and then that goes from there into my computer, which goes up here. I'll just get into Logic real quick. Okay, at the moment I've got input device is the Scarlett, and output device just as system setting, but that's just using the headphone out on my computer, and then that's going headphone out going to this my granddad's old Marantz hi-fi amp, and then that's just going to the 2 speakers. These are just like cheap stereo speakers, but I just want a bit more volume than like your cheap Technic or whatever brand speakers I have for just casual viewing. Okay, and then with my channel strips, they're pretty much identical. I've just made a setting that works for me, so I just turn off presets. So this is the tone. I'm just okay. It's a little bit funny, so I found out with the cord that I've got going to from the Yamaha to my Focusrite, it's longer than the quilter cord, so I had to find on the Yamaha channel. I've got to flip the phase, so I've got a gain plug-in on this one, and then so now it's in phase, sounds bigger, cool. And then with the Space Designer, I've got the same impulse response on both sides. These are from Simpulse Friendly. I used to use a pack of Ownhammer ones, but recently I swapped to these ones because they're quite a bit brighter and more articulate. The Ownhammer ones I had were quite dark, but so overall, with my sort of amps panned hard left and right, I get a pretty good sound. So I'll just do a quick demo. Okay, so now we're back. So this is just to give you an idea of what it sounds like. I might try export audio, actually record this, and then I can actually give you a proper quick sound example of what it sounds like, probably recorded. But at the moment, I'll just do a quick. And now I'll flip to the audio from that's being recorded on my computer. Cool. Now I'll add the prism. This is on the color mode, so it's a turbo booster. I've turned up the bass all the way up, and trebles at 12 o'clock, just because I find I'll just want to keep that low end intact. And now here's full blast. This is I'll do the boost on the ecstasy engaged, and then I'll add in the prism. And now I'll just really go for a higher gain sort of a sound. And now a faux sort of fuzz sort of sound. And there you go, recording at home. And so you should be able to use your effects loop. If your amp's got a serial effects loop, this should work. You take the send and then just run it straight into your interface at a line level signal. A slave out might be able to do it as well. I've experimented with holding amp running a slave out, but I have found it to be particularly noisy, but maybe that's just because, you know, they're old amps and they probably really need a full recap and everything. Or just take your line out, your Marshall or rah. But if you are doing it that way, taking a line out and stuff, you've got to make sure you have your speakers connected, otherwise you run damaging your amps. But yeah, if you've got a serial effects loop, you should be able to kind of get it there quiet, or a headphone out or something. And yeah, hope this helps you out. Cheers.